To most species, being dropped into a wild alien forest with no supplies was a terrifying test. To the human student from Earth, it was just Saturday. While others panicked, screamed, and tried to commune with the trees, he built a treehouse. In 6 hours, with stairs and a hammock. By sundown, the other students begged to join him. Galactic Academy of Applied Sciences, Zinthra Campus. Each cycle, the Academy hosted a cross-species survival course, an ancient tradition meant to test problem-solving, stress response, and teamwork. 30 students from 9 different species were selected. Each group was dropped into one of the deadliest biomes on Zinthra Prime, the Verdant Hollow. A forest of shifting trees, acidic mist, and occasionally carnivorous vines. No tech, no weapons, no help. They had to survive 72 hours. If they cooperated, they passed. If not, well, they'd be rescued. Eventually. The human. Name, Ben Travers. Homeworld, Earth. Specialty, applied engineering and improvisation. His file was unremarkable. Average academic scores. Good physical condition. Calm demeanor. The instructors barely noticed him, but they would remember him forever after this test. Hour 1, chaos. The drop pods hit the ground. Doors opened. Forest mist rolled in. Immediately, half the students started panicking. A Chlicon screamed, "The trees are breathing." A Zalari tried to eat a glowing mushroom and passed out. 2 winged Novarians flew straight into the canopy and got stuck in acidic sap. Ben just stepped out of his pod, stretched, looked around, and said, "Nice shade." Then he picked up a rock and got to work. Hour 2, hysteria. "We must build a defensive perimeter," yelled Kothel, a military brat from a volcanic planet. "With what?" another shouted. Ben was dragging large branches. "I'm going to need a lot of these." "Why?" Kothel barked. "Shelter." Kothel scoffed. "There's no time. We need to find edible fungus." Ben smiled. "There's time. You just don't know how to use it yet." Hour 3, progress. Ben had already tied 4 main trunks together using vines. He'd found a stone that sparked. He marked terrain. He boiled water with a metal piece from his drop pod. Other students were still arguing about how to assign a fear response leader. Ben had already picked a tree. Mid-height. Wide limbs. Excellent view. He started climbing. Hour 4, humble snakes attack. 2 small, very angry serpents ambushed the Zalari group. Chaos followed. Screaming. Trampling. Someone tried to sing a lullaby to confuse the predators. It did not work. Ben saw it happen and whistled loudly. "Hey!" He tossed a smoldering branch near the snakes. They hissed and retreated. Everyone stared. "How did you know that would work?" Ben shrugged. "Earth has worse snakes." Hour 5, construction. Using salvaged wiring and pressure panel shards, Ben secured planks between limbs. Then he started weaving leaves into a windbreak. Then a floor mat. Then a hammock. When a Drovian student floated by, speechless, he just nodded. Still a little uneven, but it'll do. Hour 6, results. 6 hours in, most students were wet, hungry, paranoid, and arguing over whether moss counts as food. Ben had built a 2-level treehouse with a simple pulley system, hanging lanterns made from fungus glass, and a filtered water spout using his boot heel and an oxygen strip. He sat in his hammock, chewing dried ration bark. A Sarlari student hovered near the base of the tree. "Can we come up?" Ben blinked. "What changed your mind?" "You have stairs." Nightfall, unity through comfort. By nightfall, 10 students were sleeping in the treehouse. 7 more clung to ropes on the lower deck. Ben reinforced the support vines, added heat stones, and started a small story circle. He passed around the last of his bark and showed others how to use the sap glow for warmth. One student asked, "Is all of humanity like you?" Ben smiled. "Some are better. Some are crazier. I'm middle of the road." Day 2, recovery and learning. Now that they weren't panicking, the others began to listen. Ben taught them how to detect acidic mist, how to make noise barriers, how to use the canopy to catch condensation. He didn't lead like a soldier. He didn't command like a warlord. He just helped. And slowly, they followed. Day 3, rescue team arrival. An instructor drone dropped into the clearing. It hovered silently, cameras blinking, expecting disaster. Injuries. A collapsed camp. Instead, it found a multi-species survival pod singing songs from 4 homeworlds, sharing boiled roots and playing leaf dice. In a treehouse that could survive a minor earthquake. Drone report. Human student-led survival effort. Entire group intact. 0 injuries. Structure present exceeds safety standards. Requesting blueprints for training archives. Academy debrief. The instructors watched the footage. One whispered, "He didn't lead with strength. He led with comfort." Another said, "He built the one thing no other student thought of." "A fortress?" someone asked. "No," the elder replied. "A home." Galactic summary. The lesson spread far beyond the forest. Not every test is about dominance. Sometimes, survival is about building something others can trust. And when panic spreads, the one who builds a treehouse becomes the center of gravity.